Hey everybody, YuseiTheSynchroHero. Here I have a battle against lasthope83. Now, I actually told him in the chat thingy that I would battle him after his last opponent quit or whatever. I was interested in seeing his battle because of his insane enthusiasm and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, I want to see that. And pretty much the opponent rage quitted or whatever, so I'm like, I'll battle. So I switched to my Eye Steel after, seeing the freaking... Well, actually, I switched knowing that the Beautiful was going to do something crazy or something like Butterfly Dance. And I knew it would have Butterfly Dance because, it's Butterfly Dance. And if you think about it, Beautifly is a butterfly, and most butterfly creatures, Pokemons, have Butterfly Dance. And that's why my Registeel pretty much can stop him. So, here he goes to Baffron. And it's like, man, that's awesome. He's got an afro on his head. Pretty badass. But Baffron's a normal type Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. This thing's actually pretty bulky. It has very high attack. And it has an exclusive move to itself called Afro Break, which is 120 base power. It does a ton of damage, and then part of the damage is dealt to yourself as recoil. So a risky move. So here I switch out my Wargo after the freaking switch into Arbok, and I'm like, because I had to go to something that can take a hit from Arbok, and that's why my Rai is here to pretty much take care of that stuff. So I'm basically behind the sub. His Earthquake didn't break the sub, and I take him out with my own Earthquake. So I have a free sub up, and pretty much I was surprised at this part that the substitute suppressed the Intimidate. Pretty much means Intimidate didn't work. So Rhyperior still gets to keep his attack at normal. It doesn't have to be it doesn't get dropped, and I'm behind the sub, so I'm pretty much safe from any hit. Well, I get in a hit, but I get Parahax this turn, so that kind of sucks. And he goes for Ice Punch, which is super effective. I'm like, I can't take too many of these. I'm gonna have to die eventually, and I want to take him out first. So I take him out with an Earthquake. Pretty badass. So here he goes to Baffron. And my goodness, I knew I was going to die, and I didn't want to switch. Because, yeah, there was no point in keeping Rhyperior around. So I go to the Brave one to pretty much take it out with a superpower. And I'm not going to over-predict. I'm just going to take him down with superpower. Even if he switched, I could just switch back out. So it doesn't make a difference to me. So here he goes to Opros. Now, I switch out, potentially fearing an electric attack or whatever. Then I'm just weakened all around thanks to superpower, and I just want to switch to something and then get Wargle in for free later on. So he predicted my switch and went for Light Screen and then Hidden Power, and after I Toxic, actually I Toxic him afterwards, so Hidden Power didn't do anything. It wasn't very effective, so I'm guessing it was Hidden Power like Grass, Ice, Dark, something that Registeel resists thanks to his Steel typing. But pretty much after discharging and Seismic Tossing spam here, I die to the discharge, and then he dies to the Toxic Stall spam thingy. Pretty much the toxic damage. And then I decide to go back into the Brave one. Heck, I didn't even use Slick Tile or Get Tough in this battle. I really will show that off. I'll show them both off eventually, or I don't know. I'll show one of them off at least. So I take out the Mabukajiga with the Brave Bird. And it's a normal grass type, by the way, the Babukajika here. It was a normal grass type, and its form actually changes based on the seasons, which is pretty cool. It's one of those few pokes that can do that. So, well, and based on the seasons at least. I think it's the only one that changes form based on the season, which is awesome. But yeah, pretty much this was a very good battle. I kind of like this battle. This guy's excitement really it really made it enjoyable because he didn't really. I guess it was as least competitive as we got or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but heck, if you guys want to battle me on the Skype or whatever, you are pretty much free to do that, and then I'll pretty much say yes or no if I'm available or if I'm not available. Pretty epic shit, though. Yeah. And I'll probably do a couple other things. Maybe I can do a mono-type team. I don't know. I'll try different stuff out, and I guess you can battle me on whatever turns, and then I'll just make a team based on like what kind of battle you want. So yeah, YuseiTheSynchroHero signing out. Peace.